So I'm just sitting at home. I know I'm late watching the Rams game, but I was listening to some pieces of a stream earlier today, and people were going back and forth about the Nile Valley or Egypt, because Nile Valley is Egypt, okay? It's not anything else. It's not Nubia, right? So people are going on and on and on about Wudjau and him using the word riparian and calling Egypt the riparian land. Okay? So, I wanted to clear some things up because I think some people have it confused, right? And Wudjau is wrong in Trippin. He's not wrong about the Nile Valley along the Nile River being a riparian land or a riparian zone. There's different synonyms for riparian also. Okay, so I got my tablet set up just to show certain things, and I hope it shows well. So excuse me, I'm just chilling at home on a Sunday night in my pajamas. It is 12:30 in the south, probably 1:30 on the east coast, so everybody's sleeping, right? But let's just straighten this thing out. Okay, where do I want to start? Let me just show you something. So Wudjau, I don't know if he just got excited when he ran across the word riparian and he was trying to be different and give something a different label than everyone else is doing to sound cute or sound smart or whatever. I don't know. But it was unnecessary. And he is wrong. Because just about every state in America has a riparian zone or a riparian habitat or riparian ecosystem. There's different synonyms for the word riparian. So let's just do this first. So just because it's called, people use the term riparian, doesn't mean that there are not other words related. Okay, wetlands is a synonym and a related word. Okay, so let's just go here. Let me turn this camera around. Okay. Let me wipe this down, make sure it's clear. Okay, so riparian synonyms: ripario, ripicolos, floodplains, salt marsh, floodplain, riverine, riparious, and peatland. So all these terms can relate to riparian land or riparian zone, okay? So let's just get the definition. Oops, excuse me. Let me just show this. These are all, oh, I forgot to say, riparian habitats all over the place. Riparian habitats all over the world and all over the United States. Right? Riparian habitats. Now, even, bam, California, where I live, has a riparian habitat conservation program in Cali. Not just the Nile Valley, okay? Riparian areas are transitional zones between terrestrial and aquatic systems that exhibit characteristics of both systems, okay? They are typically vegetated with lush growth in grasses, excuse me, growth of grasses, forbs, shrubs, and trees that are tolerant of periodic flooding and have sediments that are rich in nutrients and organic matter. Riparian systems look and function differently across the state but possess some common ecological and hydrological characteristics such as fish, wildlife, habitat, water storage, flood control, nutrient cycling, water quality protection, and recreational economic benefits. So California has riparian habitats. A habitat is a geographical area or a land or a zone, right? Now, um, what else did I want to touch on? Even in Utah, there is a this 5 mile trail goes through a riparian area on actual old Spanish trail trace, right? Let's move on. I can click on that and go deeper. Let's move on. A riparian zone. Let's just break this down. A riparian zone or a riparian area, riparian land, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is the interface between land and a river or stream. Riparian is also the proper nomenclature for one of the terrestrial biomes of the earth. Plant habitats in communities along the river margins and banks are called riparian vegetation, characterized by hydro. Riparian zones are important in ecology, environmental resource management, and civil engineering because of their role in soil conservation. Right? So let's just move on. I don't want to make this long drawn out thing, but Wudjau, you all off. You had everybody thinking riparian land was only specifically the Nile Valley. Okay? So let's go here. They got things about riparian water rights. People in different states have riparian water rights. We can move on. They also have a what? National Riparian Areas Base Map. National, let me make this clear. National Riparian Areas Base Map. And it just goes into riparian areas. Right, it just goes all into it. And it pretty much maps out a lot of riparian areas in the country. Goes on and on. Watersheds, streams. I'm not sure what DEMs are. Wetlands, soil. It just goes all into it. And breaks down a lot of riparian, a buffer, RBDM, riparian buffer delineation model. Riparian delineation process. Okay. So Wudjau is simply wrong. Now let's go here. Look at all these dots and shit. Okay, where's this? Did we want to go? Okay, I did that already. I accidentally erased something. Hold on. Hold on. Did I accidentally shut it down? Hold on. Okay. Even in Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, um, they have. This is not clear. Let me make it clear. Riparian areas. You know, Louisiana's swampish. Now, I could click on here and show stuff, but I don't want to go all into that. But Louisiana has wetlands and riparian areas. Every fucking state has riparian areas, riparian zones. People have riparian rights. Um, Thick riparian. This is in Spain and shit. Spain is a riparian land. What is this? We're Oregon. Riparian zone in Oregon. Riparian zones or riparian lands is all over the damn place. Western Sydney. What's that? Australia? Cottonwood Creek riparian area. Oregon. Look at these related words. Wetland. Water meadow. So even if you don't hear the word riparian, if you hear marsh, they're talking about the same shit. Okay? Flood meadow, flood plains and shit. You know what I mean? Riparian areas, environmental uniqueness. I mean, all over the place. I can go on and on and on. You know what I mean? Wudjau was wrong as hell. Thinking the Nile Valley was just some special riparian area. You know what I mean? And nowhere else was a riparian land. Just wrong. You gotta stop that shit, Wudjau. You guys are not inventing nothing new. You guys don't have a lock on shit. You guys are just being deceitful and fucking wrong as hell. I'm out.